Why would I? This is a dream. What's up, family, and welcome back to another video.
Y'all ready to settle down and get with this? You know, settle into this feeling? Because you know it's a lot of love here. Love.
In case you are new here, my name is Jordan. I do go by Stashly Banks, which is my blog name. Check out my blog if you want some daily inspo or just need a little pick-me-up. So here on my channel, we do talk about fashion, lifestyle, mental health, wellness, how to increase and grow your self-confidence, a little vlog in here and there when I can, and so much more. If this is something that you're interested in, keep on watching. If not, go ahead and click off. No, don't really click off though, because I need you here, okay? Support. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for dropping by. The most important thing here on my channel that I really want everyone to understand is that I aim to literally make everybody feel welcome, whether you're a male, female, non-binary, gay, straight, whatever you may be. Your opinion is valid here. Your opinion is wanted here. Through everything we talk about, I take negative and positive comments the same way. So if you ever need to leave any feedback or need to reach me personally, you know what to do. So with that being said, let's move right on to the video. So today I chose to talk about a topic that I feel like needs to be talked about. It's going to be very transparent, very vulnerable, and very much real for me to talk about, but I feel like somebody needs to hear this, okay? So as you can see by the title, today we're discussing why I'm almost 30, aka I'm 28 years old and I still stay with my parents. So keep on watching. Now again, I usually like to point out that I do have my phone because I like to kind of keep a rhythm and keep a flow. So because I like to talk, girl, I will be looking down at my phone every now and then to make sure that I'm on track and I hit all the points I need to hit. I need to tell you that the reason why I'm even making this video is because I want to encourage you to live your life unapologetically. Live your life how you want to live your life, right? So the first point in me saying because it's my business is just to say, not because I don't want anybody to know what's going on or like I'm ashamed of it, but simply like it's my choice. Like whatever other people choose to do with their lives, like I love to see people just living their life like however they want to live it, right? I have no objections to anybody doing what they need to do. There are a lot of opinions on staying with your parents after a certain age, and I'm not really sure why. It's your business, okay? So whether you're staying with your parents or you moved out and you bought a house or you got an apartment, I'm proud of you. We're all at different stages of life. Sometimes stages, and I'll talk about that too, but sometimes stages have no reason, are not a part of the reason why somebody chooses to do something. Sometimes it's just their business, okay? So I don't know how else to say it other than make it your business to not be in other people's business. You can have your opinion about it, but like just love people for whatever reason they choose to live their life. Like don't try to sway somebody to, or try to make someone feel bad for a decision that they've made. It's my business. That's my first reason, and I think someone needed to hear that, okay? Number two, generational wealth, okay? That is something honestly that I've been taught from a very young age. I don't want to make this a color thing, but I have to share my experience, right? Growing up in a black household, it was a typical thing to kind of, you know, when you're 18, you gotta go, blah, blah, blah type thing, right? But my parents didn't really raise me like that. They've taught me the value of money. They've taught me the value of family, of the strength, their strength in numbers, right? So for me, and my parents, because I'm dragging them into this, and if they're watching, thank y'all. I love them for what they've instilled in me, to A, financially set myself up to succeed, but B, they're doing it for me too. And I think that in our community, we kind of discount that, right? Because again, we go back to the routine of you're 18, you need to get out. And that's just not the case. If you have the space to set someone up for success, and they're your children, that's, you know, that's what it's all about, right? Just passing the legacy on. And for me, like, not only do I have the chance to like grow up under like two of my best, literally my parents are my best friends, and if you know me, as you get to know me, you'll understand that about me. They're two of my best friends, and also my life coaches, my mentors. Like they just allowed me to grow and to figure things out on my own. And they've never made me feel like I'm a little baby in their house. I've always had my own life. Even though I'm under their roof, I've never felt like that, right? So I went off to college, stayed by myself, and when I came home, it was like, not stay by myself, but I had my best friend as a roommate and a couple of other roommates that I loved and adored. But you know, that's different. You're out with people your own age, and then you come home and you're with your parents again, and you don't want to feel like, I'm sick of these folks. Yeah, I felt like that before, but I don't feel like that anymore. It's just like we're 3 adults, you know, they're like my roommates. Except I'm respectful of the fact that they're my parents. I spit, I'm sorry. But yeah, so I kind of got off topic, but generational wealth. And this is just personal. Again, I'm being taught and trained and shown different things that maybe some people aren't. Number 3, I am single. I have no kids. I have a dog. When I say I'm single, I mean like I can do whatever I want to do. But that goes back to my other point about generational wealth and just being smart and being logical with the whole thing. Also, so I can do these things, but why if I'm single and I only have a dog and, you know, I'm building equity in other places? I don't know. And all the men that I've talked to and dated or whatever you want to call it, they actually are like, wow, impressed. You know, you have certain men that are gonna be like, oh, you staying with your mom and they bougie or whatever. But then you have men that are like thinkers, and they're like, okay, or whoever you date, man, woman, whatever. But you have people that will be thinkers and be like, okay, like I get it. They understand and they comprehend your reasoning behind things. So dating has never been a problem. It's not a problem for me to leave the house. You know, I'm not bringing anyone to my parents who I'm not serious with. So that's another thing. Like, I'm not bringing anybody else around them who I'm not serious with. Hence, you know, and I'm not really like fully committed to dating right now anyway. So the thought of privacy with a man for me is just like, when that time comes, and that person will understand. If I met him tomorrow, he'll understand. My next reason is because I'm a grad student. If you've watched my other videos, you've heard me kind of talk about that a few times. I'm getting my master's in clinical mental health counseling. I'm training to be a therapist. So I'm in like my last year. So it was important for me to not have to stress and worry about like staying full-time, like on a full-time job right now, just because like I'm pretty much a full-time student, along with like clinicals and internship and things like that. So it's very hard to balance. On top of having the job, I would have had to do all of this. Grateful to my parents that were like, get that degree, do what you need to do, work, and then, you know, figure out what you want to do. Do you want to buy a house? Do you want to get an apartment, condo, whatever? So that's kind of, you kind of just heard me walk through my plans. Staying with my parents has honestly been really helpful. I've been in grad school for almost 4 years. So I don't know what I would have done if I would have had to continue working full time and trying to do this. I did at one point have a great job working full time, and when I realized that, you know, my program picked up a little bit more, I had to kind of drop that job. Yeah, grad school, it's fun, but it will take you out, okay? So yeah, I just wanted to do a few points, but I kind of wanted to end my last point and say that my parents would love for me to be here for forever, okay? They would love the idea of me being under their roof for forever, okay? And while that just sounds fine and dandy right now, child, I want to have my own stuff, okay? Well, my own home. So that's just not what I'm going to do. But would I stay under my parents? Heck yeah. Listen, God blessed me with parents and best friends and a mentor in one, mentors in one, okay? Why would I, this is a dream. I do just want to say that and mention that I understand that not everybody has the same luxury, and that's perfectly okay. That's why I started this video off with telling you that, you know, this is my story, and I can only live in my truth and be honest about why I do what I do, or, you know, the choices that I make and why I'm doing it, because I know someone out there is in a position where they're being questioned about why they're doing something a certain way, even if it's not living with your parents at a certain age or whatever, like. And I'm here to tell you, like, do you? Because anything you do, anything, somebody is gonna have something to say about it, okay? You can do everything right, everything. I mean, everything. You could be the perfect citizen, perfect wife, perfect mom, perfect dad, perfect brother, perfect anything, and someone will still have something to say. So continue to do you. Like, live in your truth, live in your moment, and enjoy every moment. So take advantage of any opportunity that you have. Take advantage of your circumstances, even if they aren't the best. Just love where you are right now, and you're gonna receive more, I promise you. If you do happen to be staying with your parents right now, you're my age, older, younger, whatever, don't be embarrassed by that. All y'all who are in the same situation, just notice, and even in any situation, right? Notice how it's always someone super close to you, and it's not that you love them any less, it's just you see that their perspective stops at a certain point and they don't understand, okay? So you can't fault them for that. You just have to love them through it, and just know that that's their opinion. Just like you have an opinion about something that maybe they're doing that you feel is wrong, that's their opinion. So just continue to live your life, please. Please don't let anybody's reflection and perspective reflect onto you and how you're feeling about your own situation, okay? Because it's your situation. And that's just that on that, right? I just want to thank y'all so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, let me know down below. Also, let's have a discussion. What's something that makes people question what you have going on? And how do you feel about it? What do you have to say to them? Personally, I have to say to them, mind your business, okay? Tell them Jordan said it. Mind your business, all right? So to close my videos out, I usually try to like monologue something every video, and I always end up cutting it out because like I try to like keep looking down so that I can like get the message out to you. But I've decided that in my vulnerability, because I just am who I am, I think it's really important for me to still give y'all that in monologue, just so y'all can know that my heart is all the way in it, and I'm right there with you through everything, through all your growth, through all your changes. It's not an easy change to accept who you are and to not listen to outside influence and opinions about who you should be and what you should be doing, okay? Forget those people. So I've written something. It's all on my phone, but I'm gonna read it as clearly, as thoroughly as I wrote it, so that my ideas can reflect onto you in the most positive light. Be defensive about your goals and maintaining your peace. Don't be defensive about how someone responds to you as you grow. This was the most helpful thing I've had to teach myself over time. People grow at different paces. They may never understand you or why you are the way that you are. I've constantly felt misunderstood in my delivery, and it's probably in the most odd way ever. I've always tried to figure out, why am I not being received the way that I'm putting things out? Why? It's because we don't all have the same perception, and that's okay. You'll never really be able to gain the approval of everyone, right? So the main objective is to approve of yourself first. Your only competition is you. When you really give up the need for outside applause and are committed to gaining everything, what you lose in the meantime subsides it. You know what true freedom of self feels like? It's kind of like an airy feeling. You feel weightless and indestructible at the same time. The fulfillment is so rich that you start to move without limits. You start believing everything that comes out of your mouth, so you avoid negativity at any chance you get. Why? Because you are everything that you subject yourself to. Ever wonder why your mood changes when you hear a sad song? Because you're subjecting yourself to sadness. You should be cognizant of your feelings, but at the same time, don't drown yourself in those negative feelings. Nothing feels better than the highness that you get off of life. Love, Jordan. Give this video a big thumbs up. Again, thank you so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you did enjoy my content, because I put out a lot more content just like this. And share it with somebody that needed to hear this. Thank y'all so much. I'll talk to y'all soon. Love you. Bye. They say crack kills, niggas, my crack sell. My brother in the kitchen, and he rapping